Welcome to take number 10 of the video commentary on the chapter I Know. Um, Let me give you the executive summary of where the story is with regard to this particular scene, and that might make this chapter perhaps make a little more sense. Um, Three main characters involved in this. Yule, who has just been operated on successfully. She has survived. Uh, it was a miracle at the hands of Mari and Dr. X, which we have seen in previous chapters, but Yule was not supposed to survive this operation. And through the help of those two individuals, she does. So she's in her hospital room. The love of her life, Raj, had left on a rescue mission to rescue Kyra, who had gotten herself in a world of hurt um, on her own rescue mission. And so Raj had to make the tough choice. Do I leave the love of my life, Yule, knowing she's getting ready to go into surgery and the chances of her surviving are probably not good? So do I leave her? Do I leave someone that I love on their deathbed in order to rescue someone else who, that if I don't pursue the rescue mission, we know with 100% certainty will die? That was the choice that Raj was faced with, and the choice obviously that he made is to see if he could rescue Kyra, which means he left Yule. As we've seen from a previous chapter, when Yule got the news in hospital that Raj was leaving, that he had made this decision, he was she was not very happy. In fact, at one point she picked up the phone when he was talking to her, breaking this news, and ended the conversation by slamming the phone against the wall. So we fast forward. The rescue mission from Raj, finding Kyra, bringing her back alive, was successful. And the operation on Yule, obviously, also successful. And so Raj and Kyra have arrived at hospital, and they're getting ready to walk through that door to see Yule. And both of them pretty certain Yule's not going to be real happy to see either one of them. Number one, Kyra had left originally on a mission to pursue what they thought would be another Hynerian vessel. And so Kyra had made the choice that she was not going to be there when Yule went under the knife. So, you got those issues there, and Kyra and Yule have a history, so to speak, of some things happening between them. So the level of trust between those two, level of love, is not quite being felt. We'll put it that way. And then Kyra is wrestling with her own demons about how she felt about the choice that she had to make. So she's not real anxious to walk through that door. Raj, who part of the mission, as we saw in an earlier chapter, he has temporarily lost his sight. So he's got an eye mask, a blindfold, whatever you want to call it. His eyes are covered up in a healing motion, and more than likely he's going to see again. But right now he can't. And he's terrified that he's lost one of his senses, the ability to see, as he's going to have to walk in the room. He's not going to be able to judge by sight how Yule is reacting. He's not going to see her body language. He's not going to see her eye contact. He's not going to be able to read any of those signals we all look at in order to interpret communication. As the famous study stated, in the three modes of how we communicate, which is body language, tone of voice, and the words we use, body language was deemed to be 55% of communication. So he can't see the body language. And so 55% of his ability to understand what's happening is taken from him by not having sight. So that contributes to his fear. The second thing is he is aware she has just gone through an incredible experience, having walked to the edge of death, having thought when she went into that operating room that the plank was short and she wasn't coming back. And he is quite aware that when you face that, you don't come back the same person. So his fear is the Yule that he knew, the Yule that he was in love with, is not in that room. It's a different Yule, a Yule that he doesn't know, and in essence, a Yule that he has lost. So he's in the hallway. It's just him and Kyra. And if you can envision the hallway, if the camera were to pan left and right, it would slip into the horizon, so to speak. In other words, it just seems like the hallway exists forever, and it gives this sense of aloneness, this sense of just the two of them, just the sense that everything revolves around this one door, almost as if there are no other patients on this floor, that there's not a reality outside of this door. It's this door, the horizon extending on either way, and these two figures. Kyra, as we know, has black hair, goes down to her shoulders. Her general dress is form-fitting black leather. She has sapphire blue eyes, deep as cisterns, and absolutely tight, taut, and gorgeous. And then Raj is, if there was an actor to play Raj, it would be a younger Dennis Quaid. So if you can imagine Dennis in this scene, and I'm not sure who would play Kyra, but the two of them are in the hallway, and Raj has the blindfold. He can't see. He's blind. And there's a sense of fear. There's a sense of terror. There's a sense that everything may have already changed. And so Kyra has his hands, and she's asking, do you want me to go in with you? And she knows that the answer to that is going to be no, for a lot of different reasons. But he has to go in there by himself. And the fear is rejection. The fear is articulating why he made the decision he made, and knowing that when push comes to shove, logically it can be explained, but emotionally it can't. You take the logic aside, there's no way to walk into a room of someone that you said that you loved. And I want to emphasize said, because saying something and it existing, two very different things. Talk is cheap, so to say. So he has said that he has loved Yule. When push came to shove, is he there for her, or does he leave to save someone else? The facts are he left. He left knowing he would probably never see her again. That's a bitter pill for anybody to take. Imagine if you were sitting in that hospital room, and outside that door was someone who had said they loved you. And in your hour of need, when you're getting ready to go into the knife, into an operation that every indication is you will not survive, that person's not there. Because that person made a choice. That person made a choice to be elsewhere. Raj knows he made that choice, and quite frankly would probably make it again, because logically it was hard not to make that choice, given all the facts. But emotionally, you can't defend it. You can't justify it. So he's going to walk in that room and he doesn't know what he's going to see. He doesn't know what he's going to face. He doesn't know if everything he knows about the relationship he thinks he has with Yule has been washed away, that it's gone. And he can't save it. And he can't bring it back. And he can't turn the clock back and make it something that it used to be. So that's where we are with Raj. He doesn't know what he's going to say when he walks in that room. And he knows he has to. And of course, until I write it, we don't know how Yule is going to react. So I'm as anxious to find out what happens next as you guys are. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys on the blog. Take care.